Ladies and gentlemen, Sonya Renee.
It's been 10 days and not a single soul has smiled at me. I'm in Sweden, been sent here by the gods of poetry to unpack my woman, my American, my black, fashion it a map back to ourselves. This is what I like to think I do on the good days. On the good days, I'm supposedly a word hero, 10,000 tongues setting fire to the cauldron of possible until we boil up better than what we put in the pot. A hot flame of truth sent to singe someone awake. Are you awake? On the good days, I'm not what I am on the bad days. On the bad days, I'm a lost love letter, blown 10,000 miles away from the last hands that ever cared that I wrote it in the first place. On the bad days, I am what is 0.8% of a population that finds me as curious as a three-toed frog. This loud foreign woman who walks up and pets the West Highland Terriers of terrified, middle-aged Swedish women who back away slowly from me, as if I might decide to eat her and her little dog too. On my bad days, maybe I'm just like you, a tourist in this strange province of skin, praying for a friend to rise out of the tide like Excalibur, sever lonely into a tiny slice of scene. See, what I mean is, I'm in a dress shop in Uppsala, Sweden, in this particular body, looking for an outfit the opposite of gaudy to wear for an awards ceremony back in the States. Trying not to be heightenedly awake to the fact that everyone in here is staring at me like I just walked in here on stilts, or acid, or nitrous oxide. I decide to ask for what I need. Excuse me, sir, do you have this dress in an extra large? The first thing that you should know is nothing is extra large in Sweden, except for maybe IKEA. The second thing you should know is that the customer service rep, in response to my request for a dress in an extra large, was a snicker, a sneer, and a guffaw. I have never had the opportunity to use the term guffaw as someone's actual response to an inquiry of mine, but indeed this time, this fella offered me a guffaw as he brushed me off like yesterday's lint, assuring me that they had nothing in this establishment in my size. And this isn't a poem about my hurried rush out of the door before the tears leapt kamikaze from my eyes. It's not even about my thighs and their inappropriate largeness in a store that obviously doesn't do big thighs. This is a poem to tell you it's been 10 days and no one has smiled at me. Not as I swept up the shards of self-esteem and shoved them on a train, headed back to a room no less sterile than a surgeon's knife. Not when I arrived at the hotel and a stone-faced man opened the doors like an exceptional book. And it's not that people didn't look. It's that they didn't see. And don't blame it on the Swedes. I've seen it happen in this country. We are no less guilty. I am no less guilty of flying so fast in my good day cape that I missed the opportunity to rescue the guy I just flew by with a look in his eye, allowing the creases of my mouth to gather like a hammock, offering a rest. Because the truth is, he didn't need me to save him. My best gift, our best gift, is often stopping long enough to realize we are not doing this living thing alone. Every sidewalk is a front door. Every person is a home. We all just want to be invited in. And no, we cannot be everyone's friend, but we can be everyone's smile. We can be everyone's sit down a while. We can be everyone's I'm sorry that last guy was a jerk. We can be everyone's I see your hurt. I see you. I see you. I see you. And on this enormous planet, it is that eyelash of a moment that we so often miss. So forgive me if I stepped on this stage this morning and didn't offer you this. My only request when I'm gone, someone needs it today. Pass it on.